Okay, this is Garfield Middle School. It has grades 6 through 8. It's the only middle school in Garfield. And across the street is a little pizza place that I know teachers go for lunchtime and a lot of students go after school. This parking lot, there's not many spaces. This is the only parking that teachers have. Otherwise they have to park on the street. I'm pretty sure that the parking spaces are won through a raffle or like a lottery. And then right here is where the school bus drops off kids that take the bus. So let's go inside. So as you walk in, you have a security station. The first time that you walk in, you have to take a picture, give your ID and name. And after that, when you come again, all you have to do is give your name. This is the main office, as the offices of the principal, has all the secretaries, vice principal, all the mailboxes for the teachers, obviously. Now if we go a little closer over here, this little machine is used so the teachers could clock in and out for the day. I know some teachers leave during their prep, like if they have a last period prep or something, but they would have to come back to school and clock out. Okay, as we walk down this hallway, you'll see that there's lockers all over the place. Each student has their own locker. They can visit their locker pretty much throughout the day. Most teachers don't like sending them during class though. And we're on the first floor, which is just 8th grade. The second floor is 7th grade, and the third floor is 6th grade. Now this is my room, well, my cooperating teacher's room. Mrs. Perini. As we go in, you see the lights are automatic. They just automatically turn on. Usually the teacher sits up front or uses the podium. There's a rule wall, and also this year they changed the scheduling for each class. So a lot of teachers and students still forget, so my cooperating teacher thought it was a good idea to put it up so everybody can remember. The desks are laid out in rows, very common. There's 3 computers in the back, which aren't used too often, but if class ends early, the teacher will let some students use it in groups, play games, look things up. This is our vocab wall, which I've helped pick out words, but I don't write them because my handwriting is terrible. And that's pretty much it for this room. My teacher likes putting up the projects that the students have done. So let's go somewhere else. Now we're still on the first floor. This is where the choral class is, singing. The band room. In the life skills room, which my cooperating teacher told me that it is not used often, but there are some resource classes where students have extreme trouble with certain subjects, so the school likes to teach them in this class, that way they learn certain skills. Still on the first floor, this is the cafetorium. It's the cafeteria and the auditorium, hence the name cafetorium. It's where the students eat, also where the school holds most of their events, like plays, school dances, and the International Food Festival, which I attended. As we continue past the cafetorium, we see some computer labs with a good amount of computers, actually. which I know my cooperating teacher doesn't use computers too often, but she uses them for test taking a lot. Now this room's a little dark in there, obviously, but this is their broadcasting class, which when I saw this I thought was crazy because my high school didn't even have classes like this. So this is where kids, practice public speaking, they record things, and, submit things. The last main room I want you to see on the first floor is the gymnasium, which to me looks huge. I could barely remember what my gym looks like in high school, but this gym looks pretty big. I remember last year they had some sort of like pep rally with like inflatable slides and stuff inside of here, which was pretty cool. That's when I went to go meet the principal for the first time. But obviously this is where the kids have gym. Also, when it's raining outside, when the kids can't wait outside for the school to open, this is where they'll wait inside the gym. This is the guidance counselor's room. There are 3 guidance counselors, 1 for each grade. And each guidance counselor follows that grade throughout their middle school career. So if they were 7th grade, they would go to 8th grade. If they were 8th grade, they would go to the 6th grade, and so on. So this is the library. As you can see, there's a lot of books. And what I forgot to mention, the school was built 10 to 11 years ago, so everything here is still pretty new. Now, the library doesn't have too many computers. There's this section of 6 computers, and there's a section back over there of 3 computers. But as I showed you previously, there's a computer lab with plenty of computers for students to use. Now if we walk over here, this machine is used to scan tests that are like made online, so then it can instantly grade those tests for you and give you the grade right away. So that is pretty much it for the library. Right now I'm in the 6th grade hallway on the 3rd floor. But what I forgot to mention before was that each hallway, each floor has multiple stations. I think like 3 or 4 stations for teachers to sit and basically be hall monitors. Make sure students aren't roaming the halls for no reason. Make sure that we know who goes in and out of the bathroom. Just to make sure no problems happen. And for the bathrooms, they have this rule that no student is allowed to enter the bathrooms in between classes or in the first 5 minutes or last 5 minutes of each period.